We were gonna be early, but now we're not early.
That's okay.
Oh my god.
Ken.
I'm getting a fucking advertisement on Twitch.
Well, that's normal.
YouTube's receiving my content, so I guess that's kind of cool.
Ooh, hey. There's some
Hey.
smaxy people. Right there. Right there.
Who are we hosting?
I don't know.
Oh, you
I'm
said there were
looking at
sexy
us.
people. Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking at us.
So you're lying then.
Yes.
Okay, you're lying. That's good to know. Hey guys, welcome to Big Bucks Weekly, the show without an intro that in and of itself
Doesn't need one.
has become an intro.
That's right.
So it's irony. I like irony.
Irony's good.
What's happening, Tim?
Not much. It's Sunday. We have extended weekend because of Labor Day. Well, you got any plans going on for tomorrow?
Yeah, no, maybe. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
Tomorrow's my normal weekend, so like it's nothing special.
So screw everybody else. It's all about Greg.
Pretty much. I mean, that's kind of every day for me.
That's true too.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything special planned. I don't have work because it's closed. And I got some traveling because I'm going to be at a conference for work Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'm traveling tomorrow afternoon.
Cool. I don't have work tomorrow either, but since it's a holiday at my place of work and the day is on, I get paid for it.
Fantastic.
And I don't work Mondays normally anyways, so I get paid for tomorrow. It's kind of awesome. I like it. It gives me I'll have 55 payable hours this upcoming week, which is awesome.
Sounds like it would be.
Uh-huh. Unfortunately, not all 15 of those over 40 hours get to be overtime, since holiday doesn't count towards overtime pay.
Oh.
Because you have to physically be in the building for any hours over 40.
Funny how that works.
Right. Or else, you'd basically just get holiday at time and a half, so.
Oh, speaking of which, I still have to do my timesheet for Friday. Oops.
Do it right after the show, Tim. Get on it.
I'll do it maybe tomorrow.
Because of the holiday weekend, I had to put my timesheet in for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, which is my normal shift. I had to put it in on Thursday.
Wow.
And then I ended up doing overtime last night, so I have to add that on to next week's. So I have to go in and be like, yo, you owe me money.
No, please.
Depends on the mood I'm in.
That's fair.
Now, with my boss, it's just going to be, hey, yo, you owe me money.
Yo.
Yo, check. Check 1, 2. Check.
Where's my cash?
Where my cash at, boyo?
Straight cash, homie.
So I want to talk about a little mini something here. That's just kind of a topic.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw this. Remember a couple months ago when I was giving a former member of ours shit for buying a used car that was beat to shit?
Yes.
And he said it was fine and he checked it over.
Yes.
On a trip to Canada this weekend, he blew out his head gasket.
Yes, I saw that.
Oh, you poor fuck.
It's a chance you take when you buy anything used, of course.
Especially when it looks like it did. That thing was beat.
It wasn't the newest looking vehicle, no.
Okay, so hold on. Here's where it gets worse, Tim. You know how beat that vehicle looked. It was only 2012.
Really?
I thought it was older than that, but it was only 2012. Because I saw it on the thing, because the picture he put up said Rip Lenny, 2012, 2017.
See, I thought it said 2017 to 2017.
No, it said 2012, 2017, so it was a 2012 model year car.
You sure about that?
I'm almost positive. I'm going to pull up Facebook right now. I thought it said 2012.
Pretty sure it said 2017.
Okay, well, I'm searching right now. Oh, it did. Okay, that makes more sense then. But even so, and then he opens up the hood and takes a picture of it smoking, and you just look under the hood, and everything's fucking rusted.
Yeah, the engine looked quite old.
Oh, and you can see just how fogged up the headlights are. Ah. Okay, that's about a 2004 model year, probably.
That sounds a little bit closer to what I would have imagined. I would probably guess that it's more like in the 90s, but I could be wrong.
No, it's the newer body. Actually, it could be a late 90s. I think it's actually, that's probably around 2001. I don't know how long they made that body style, because it looks like the one that rear-ended me. Like,
Ew.
there's rust on the bottom of the door, and he's like, yeah, that's just surface rust.
Okay.
Whatever, man. I don't know. I advised against it. I was ignored.
Your advice was not taken.
No.
So you started third shift work. How's that going for you?
I don't mind third. I really don't. I know it's not for everybody, but I like not dealing with people.
That's a nice benefit of it, yeah.
And working third shift, the only people that are there, they're not like the big head honcho three-piece suit jackasses.
Right.
So they work Monday to Friday days. So Saturday nights are real quiet.
Oh, I can imagine.
Like the facility I'm at runs 24/7, so there's always people working there. But
Okay.
there's nobody on my freaking case on Saturday overnight. And then my boss is out this next week.
Ooh.
And
Man
actually,
without direction.
last night, 2 people were on a vacation day because they allowed that because it was so slow. So they were literally from 4 in the morning to 7. There were 2 of us there.
How big of a building is this?
800 plus thousand square feet.
That can seem kind of lonely.
It's massive.
Just you and another person?
Well, in our department.
Okay.
So there were obviously like the regular people there doing their work, but in our department it was just the 2 of us.
Okay, I got you now.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because the building doesn't like shut down basically ever.
Right.
It pretty much like runs except for Christmas.
So how are you sleeping during the day?
I'm, believe it or not, really good. I'm actually, now that I'm sleeping days and doing work at night, I'm getting more sleep than I was before.
You don't have actually you probably don't have that issue. Like do you guys have a landline?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have an issue with the phone ringing, waking you up?
Oh, I just pulled the battery out of the phone in my room.
Okay.
If they need me, they can leave a message.
Doorbells going off.
That
Sunlight
threw
bothering
me
you?
off because my phone was for some reason not on Do Not Disturb that day. And the doorbell goes off on my phone because it's tied into our security system.
Ah,
Because we have a
fancy.
camera feed on our doorbell.
That's right. Yep.
So I can get on and see who the hell is at my door and be like, get the freak out of here, or go answer the door. Or I can be like, yeah, I just unlocked it through the app on my phone. You can come in now, or whatever. So there's features like that, but I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb the other night because I still had my old Do Not Disturb schedule on, which was 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Okay.
I moved it to like 6:30 to 2 is now the Do Not Disturb window. So now I'm not going to have any more issues with that. And I still have bunk beds, even though I don't use the top bunk, so it's nice and dark in there anyways.
Oh, yeah, that would help.
So, like, yeah, I don't have a problem. I get home at about 6 every day. I sit down, I have breakfast. And then I go to bed for, like, 7, 8 hours and wake up. Go to bed at, like, 7, wake up at, like, 2.
Grab a brush and put a little makeup.
Just so I had to check up. Why'd you leave your keys on the table?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. It's not too bad. So far, so good. I don't
Cool.
mind. I don't mind doing nights, overnights. Doesn't bother me. I know a lot of people are not a fan of it, but like, there's no freaking traffic,
That's true.
and I'm so used to so much traffic going to work.
Yeah.
The only thing that does suck, as I noticed today, towards end of the week, doing a 13-hour overnight shift, and then having to drive 70 miles home, I was a little tired at the end of the drive.
Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't get worse for you.
I don't think it will, because like I said, I'm at least for this week, I'm getting more hours of sleep on a daily basis than I was before.
That's good.
And I was doing 50 miles a day, 50 miles each way, twice a day for 5 days a week. Now I'm just doing 70 each way, 4 days a week. But it's constantly moving traffic as opposed to stop and go.
Right, and that does make a big difference.
Oh, yeah. I'd rather be moving along at 25 miles an hour than stop and go where I get up to like 70.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
So we were just right before this, we were doing something that, do you have any idea when that will come out? The first video?
Presumably I'm going to sit down either tonight after Big Box Weekly or tomorrow to edit that.
Okay.
So probably towards the end of this week.
Okay.
Maybe beginning of next week.
I think it'll be real interesting once it comes out to see how.
Yeah, because I'm not entirely sure how the format's going to work yet, you know?
Right.
So that could be cool. It could be interesting.
That's something to keep your eyes out for over on Big Box on the YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on it.
Correct. Yeah, we're finally going to be putting videos there other than the Big Box Weekly archive, so. We haven't really known what to do with that channel, if we're being honest.
Right.
We've experimented with stuff in the past, and like putting our own individual content just from like a workflow perspective doesn't make sense, because it puts us making extra videos a week for no real benefit.
Right.
So it makes more sense for us to do like, because I think the original point of that channel was whenever we were doing like group activities, it would kind of go up there.
Yep.
So this video addresses that, I think. And this video is also a test for something else later to come, where if these set of videos are reasonably successful, we will be moving forward with, I think we mentioned it at the end of the 3rd episode, because this is going to be a 3-episode thing.
Yes.
So be on the
look.
We did mention it? Okay. Cool.
You did, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that'll be a thing, maybe. Might be a thing anyways. If this works out, it'll be a thing. But basically, I'll just leave it at, we might be revamping how we do a series we've done in the past.
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
So anyone with 3/4 of a brain will figure out what we're talking about. And if they have no idea who we are, they'll be in the dark and they'll have to go watch videos.
It's a Sunday, so it's hit or miss. I mean, I know what you're talking about, and I may not know what you're talking about.
I may not know what I'm talking about either, because frickin' I worked 13 hours last night. So, real quick, before we were doing this thing, we were planning on working on it 4 Central, 5 Eastern. Starting this thing. So I'm on my laptop getting the server set up. And
what we were doing before Big Box
Weekly.
Weekly.
We were just doing before Big Box Weekly.
Yes.
And I'm looking at the server, and it's I'm on my laptop doing it. And my laptop says 3:54. I'm like, cool, I got an hour. And then because I told my mom I was working on something at 5 o'clock, she's like, are you watching the time? I was like, yeah, I have an hour. She's like, no. I looked down and I realized I haven't used my laptop at all since I got back from Minneapolis. So it was still on Central Time.
So I was like in Discord and everything, and you're sending me messages on a group, and I'm like, why does he just get in Discord? I'm waiting.
Because I had no idea. Oh my gosh.
That's fine.
It's, yeah, I don't know. It was weird actually working a full week and not doing a travel day. Because I haven't, like, I've done 40-hour weeks on paper for the past couple weeks, but I've gotten an 8-hour day just for traveling. So I've only worked 32 hours a week for the past couple of weeks.
Right.
One week I was in a conference room and I really only worked like 24 because I had 2 8-hour travel days. So, like, it's been like a month since I did a 40-hour week.
You know, I'm not really looking forward to this week because of the 2 days of the conference.
That could be good or bad, hit or miss.
They got several breakout sessions, and a couple of them look pretty interesting to me, so I'm looking forward to a couple of them. But, I mean, their registration is just like 7 to 8 in the morning. That's a bit early.
That's bedtime.
And then the second day, you know, they're starting at like 7. So because they want to wrap it up by 2 o'clock, I'm assuming, so people can drive home instead of staying another night at a hotel. So, But I'm like, well, I'd rather start it at 9 and get done at 4 than start at 7 and get done at 2. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure a lot of people would feel the same way.
Maybe we can talk them into it.
Probably not. They don't usually budge.
This is a conference that we have to print out our own stuff to take up there. They're not going to have these pamphlets.
Oh, hell no.
But sheets, you know, and so like.
Oh, hell no. I don't think so.
I use the county's printer. Yeah. Friday.
The county. I forgot because you're a government employee.
I'm a government employee, yes. Not in a good way.
You know the old saying, there's 2 things a man hates, his government and his boss. How's it like with the government being your boss?
There's a lot of damn paperwork, man.
There's a shit ton of paperwork at my job too, I'm already finding out.
There's a lot of politicking at the upper levels. It's about as fun as it sounds.
Yeah, well.
And it doesn't sound fun. So.
No, not particularly.
Working with people, I enjoy working with people. It's all the documentation and stuff that you have to do.
The corporate bullshit. That's what Tim doesn't like.
Yeah.
It's corporate bullshit. Oh man, I don't like the amount of paperwork I have to do at my job either.
Dealing with insurance companies, we have to do that too.
Oh, yeah, fuck that.
So like last Wednesday, I put in like over 9 hours, but only 5 of it was billable for insurance. So, and what sucks is I can only bill a certain amount for paperwork. And the paperwork is like a very tiny amount that I can bill because the insurance company thinks that I should be able to do all this paperwork in 5 minutes, and that's not the case. So,
you mean you're not a superhuman?
I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody that could get the amount of paperwork done in the amount of time that the insurance companies say that you're supposed to.
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible.
Probably not. Oh. Stream quality's in the red. We're dropping frames here. We're back in the green.
No!
Back in the green. We are good to go. We are golden.
Charter.
Yeah. Okay. We're okay now.
All right. But enough of my job.
Everything is awesome.
My shower finally got tiled and everything and usable upstairs. So.
I thought that happened like last week.
The tub has been in for a week and a half, but I mean, it had to be tiled.
I thought the guy for tiling was supposed to come in like the next day.
Yeah, but the plumber then had to come in to put everything back on.
Oh.
And the plumber was just, I would not recommend him to anybody.
Oh, okay.
Said he was going to show up the next morning, and he doesn't show up until a day after that in the afternoon.
Same thing.
This is
tomorrow morning, a couple summers from now.
The cable guy is more on time.
Oh, you don't want to be less on time than the cable guy.
These damn plumbers and electricians, they don't
expensive too.
They know they got you. Like, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna do it yourself. I'm not gonna do it myself. I'm not a plumber.
If you need electrical work, it's probably gonna be cheaper for you to just fly me out there than to hire an electrician. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, depends on what I'm getting wired.
Yeah, well, I mean, Christ, you're looking at like minimum $200 just to get an electrician in the house.
Well, it's not quite that expensive here, but
You can
it's
get me
it's
like cargo hold tickets and get me out there for like $60.
strap you on a wing.
Yeah, pretty much. I believe I can fly.
Woo! That's fantastic.
Shit.
So I don't have anything going on this coming week because of the
Travel.
2 days. Yeah. So I won't be streaming at all tomorrow night or excuse me, Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm. I will be streaming tomorrow night and Tuesday night though. So flip
I
side.
will watch you. I will have my Surface with me, and I will be.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got the Surface. How are you liking it so far?
I haven't used it yet because I'm still home.
Oh, I would have figured you would have gotten it set up.
I downloaded. I put Minecraft on it, and I downloaded Office. Put Office on it.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably put up Discord on it just for the hell of it.
You got the i7 one, right?
Yes. i7 512 SSD.
You should try to play Counter-Strike on it.
I don't want to take my mouse, my Naga.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
And I don't think the mouse that I ordered for it, it's a Bluetooth Microsoft mouse. It looks goofy as hell, but
Oh, the Arc mouse there.
yeah, I don't think it's gonna get here tomorrow. So, well, no, I know it's not getting here tomorrow because post office is closed.
Bastards.
Yep.
If you got it Amazon Prime, they deliver on Sundays.
I did. I had something. I had that demon semen delivered today.
Oh, that's right. Today's Sunday, not Saturday. My brain is on Saturday because I got home from work and it's not the same freaking day anymore because I work overnights.
Yeah. So there.
Clarify what you're talking about here. Unless you just want to leave it on the internet that you ordered.
No, I should probably clarify. So I've been looking at healthier energy drinks than Monster or Red Bull. So one of the things that I'm trying is it's called, what was it, Meta?
I have no idea. I don't even think you told me the name of it. You just said it sucked.
I spelled it out. It's healthy. It's a bunch of like apple juice, pomegranate juice, some other juices, and it's carbonated, and it does not taste very well at all. It's I took a sip of it and I'm like, whoo, this will put hair in your chest. And
I do remember that part.
It's got a very unique taste.
And he also made the smart choice of ordering more before he tried it.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking there.
Just cancel the order.
It's already shipped.
Oh. Say it never arrived and get your money back.
It's only 6. Is it 6? Yeah, I think there's only 6 cans.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not god awful.
But I mean, the drink is, but.
Well, yeah, the drink. The one I had, it was, what was it?
Blueberry something.
Pomegranate.
Blueberry pomegranate.
That was awful.
Yeah.
I should tell my plumber to go drink that.
You should just dump it down your drain and see if it cleans it.
Meh. Probably wouldn't hurt. Earlier today, actually, not just today, it's been probably a week. I've been looking for, I have a Rode microphone.
Oh,
USB,
the old NT USB?
Yeah, it's not the one that I'm using now, but
right.
It's upstairs on my upstairs computer, and it came with a little tripod stand.
Yeah.
But I cannot find it. I knew where it was until about right when I needed it.
I could steal turds for you.
And then ship it out to me?
Yeah. Next day.
Okay.
I'll figure that out. I'll work out the logistics. I'll give you a plan of attack.
I accidentally hit the wrong button.
turned his headphones off. He's a genie. He turned off his headphones. I'm just going to keep talking anyways just because it'll bother him. Just going to keep going.
Yeah.
All I was saying was, he's an idiot. He turned off his headphones.
Yeah. I thought that I'd have to hold down the power button longer than that. All I did was graze it and turned it off.
Yeah. Those are the Sennheisers, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think I was looking at those
things,
a while ago. I think I might end up getting them.
Their range is incredible. I'm downstairs in my basement. And last night, because I did a 3-hour-long stream, I went upstairs to the other side of my house and never had any static or anything. Yeah, it was pretty unreal.
Because I was thinking about snagging those, because I think I was talking to you a while where I was considering replacing my old microphone. When I got the headset here, I was talking about replacing it with like a shotgun mic.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing that again, putting a shotgun mic right underneath my webcam here, or right above my monitor, depending on what I end up getting for a microphone, and putting a shotgun mic for my PC, and getting wireless headphones so I can like move around.
I love them. I love wireless headphones. I would highly recommend.
Yeah, because like I like this headset. The sound quality for the headphones is good. The sound quality for the microphone is really good.
Yeah, it is.
But it's heavy.
It is.
And the other thing is they didn't do like extra weight in this ear cup to counteract for the fact there's a microphone on this ear. Yeah, Tim's got the same one. It's a good headset.
It is.
And it's not expensive either. It's only like a $200 headset. It was like $220 or something like that. That wasn't bad. Like, I like it. It's good quality. It's just like for moving around and doing gaming videos, because you got to be energetic if you want people to watch your fucking video.
Right.
The thing, look how easily it just came off my head there. Like, I barely did any moving, and it just flew right off my head.
Yeah.
Like, it's great. It's, what the hell are these? There's got to be a model number. Yeah, Audio-Technica VPHS1. Yeah. Like, they're good. Like, you hear the sound quality out of it. And this is with a Focusrite Scarlett Solo, which everyone complains about as like the shittiest interface on the planet. But like, I don't know, it sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds good. Like I said, the reason I don't wear mine or I don't use mine is because of the weight issue of it.
Like that's the only problem with this headset. If they could have made it either lighter or balanced.
Balance, I think, for me.
I think the other thing too is like they didn't give enough clamping force for the weight of the microphone.
Right.
Because like gaming headsets always have a super light boom mic, so it doesn't affect you. It also sounds like shit, but
yeah, this is beefy. It's not like A40 or A50.
No, like you can kind of see. Let me what can I give for? Oh, here's something that's a really easy comparison. This is a AA battery. It's a cheap, shitty brand. It's Berkeley and Jensen. Don't ever buy these batteries. They're shit. But, like, you can get an idea of the thickness of the boom mic in comparison to a battery here. Like, there's your comparison, folks. So I have one other thing to talk about real quick before I actually have a real topic. I was cleaning. And I found this, and I'm going to put it up to the camera, and you're going to see it in a few seconds here. Oh, the green screen's snagging it because it's a holographic thing on there. So I'm not going to really be able to show that, am I? I'll kind of be able to show it. Yeah, that's going to screw up my green screen, me showing it. Yeah, but look at the size on it.
128 megabytes.
128 megabyte Kingston Data Traveler flash drive.
Woo.
This is like one of the first flash drives I ever owned.
What you gonna do with all that room?
I don't know. I also found this Data Traveler 4000, which is a 4 gigabyte flash drive. But like, I actually want to take the flash drive out of this and put like a 256 gig in it, because like, I have a little screwdriver bit here. You can hear this.
Oh,
like this thing is, this thing weighs more than a AA battery.
Wow.
Like, this thing's beefcake. I could chuck it across my room and not give a shit. I just did it, in fact.
Well, is that the case, or is that what's inside of it that sounds...
That's the case of the flash drive.
Damn.
So if I can open that up and put like a 256 gigger in there.
How much do you think that... Do you remember how much that cost back then?
I know the 128 meg flash drive cost me $45.
Jesus God.
I saved up for a 128 megabyte flash drive back in the day.
That's wow.
I remember that number. I remember buying this. The reason I bought this was because the hard drive in my computer was out of space for some games. I was like, I can install a couple of games on this and play them over USB 1.0,
Ooh.
which was a speed of like 10 megabit. Hold on, I gotta Google. USB 1 speed. 12 megabit per second.
Wow, lightning fast.
Because USB 1 was like the only option prior to April of 2000.
Right.
2000 is when USB 2 came out and bumped it from 12 megabit per second to 480.
It's just a slight increase.
And then USB 3 came out and it can do technically gigabit, but I've never seen USB 3 that actually handles gigabit.
Yeah.
I cry every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now I'm looking at getting like a USB-C, like external hard drive. Because have you seen the USB-C external drives that are like super tiny? They're like external SSDs that are wicked tiny. And because they're SSDs, they're like super rugged.
Yeah.
And they connect up to USB-C, which will do up to technically like, I think 10 gigabit on Thunderbolt.
Wow.
So my desktop has USB-C. My new laptop has USB-C. My work laptop has Thunderbolt. Like,
Nice.
I'm thinking about making the upgrade. Because I have a cheapy like 256 gig USB 3 flash drive that I bought at Best Buy for like $20.
Okay.
Like a year and a half ago when I was still working there. Because I remember I saw the price on the thing. I was like, sold.
Couldn't pass it up.
Hell no. Because I used to carry around an external hard drive, and I started carrying around that thing.
Probably a lot easier.
Yeah, a little smaller. You can kind of stick it in your pocket. But now freaking portable SSDs are tiny as hell too.
Yeah.
And I also was looking at this thing called the Narbox, which is a portable 128 gig hard drive with like built-in USB data ports and a card reader.
Ooh.
And it'll connect to your phone over, I think it's their wireless signal. So you can plug like an SD card into it and through your phone do data storage management. So you don't need a laptop to manage data like if you're out on like doing photography and shit.
Oh, okay.
And because it has the USB ports, if you wanted to, you can connect an external hard drive to it to expand the storage and manage the external hard drive storage. Or, you know, like a 256 gig USB 3 flash drive. So, like, that's only like 200 something bucks. So I'm like, fuck, that sounds awesome. So I'm going to check that out. Because the thing's like a little bit bigger than a cell phone, and then your cell phone, which I'm getting an iPhone 7 Plus soon, or 8 Plus, because whatever the next gen is will be hopefully coming out by the time my upgrades do. So I'll be getting a big-ass phone screen, so I can do all the data management right there on my phone.
Boom. Shaka-laka.
So, like, I don't know, makes sense to me.
Yeah.
All right, and then I do have one topic here, because we've hit the half-hour mark, so this is now free time. We are no longer obligated to do the show. Discord works.
Yes.
This is Discord video chat, guys.
What do you think?
Notice it's so much better than Skype. I can actually make the green screen work.
Yeah. Without a big issue.
And you might notice that the audio is better.
That's always important.
There's less compression on the video.
Yes.
And I think the video overall actually looks better. It makes your C920 not look as bad.
Woo!
Because, like, I was not a fan of how the C920 looked through Skype. Because I always thought, like, when I was putting my video through Skype, it looked awful when we used to do GNL show. But like this is so much better. Like Discord, you're doing good stuff. Like keep making
Thank you,
little
Discord.
tiny improvements as you go. Like let me actually capture the window in OBS and not have to do a monitor capture, and we're gonna be great.
Baby steps, Greg. Baby
I
baby steps.
know. I'm just so happy though.
I'm so happy.
So I
Oh,
think... Oh yeah, go ahead.
in other news, I uh boxed up the
R9.
our yeah, and printed out a shipping label, and
Cool. It'll be in the mail Tuesday.
hopefully my wife will take it to the post office. Yes.
If not, it'll be in the mail Thursday.
Right, right. But
It's whatever.
It's boxed up. The box is taped, and
Cool.
the label is on it.
Yeah, so there's a recent video released by a fellow by the name of Jay's 2 Cents. Some of you folks may have heard of him. I doubt Tim has because he doesn't really watch PC hardware stuff.
No.
Too many numbers for him.
Yep.
He was comparing the new AMD cards versus the new NVIDIA cards for video encoding in Premiere.
NVIDIA.
So he basically did CPU, and then he did render time with just the CPU, and then render time with different video cards. And it turns out, like, pretty much any GPU, it cuts the CPU only render time, like, in half, but, like, every GPU pretty much performs the same within a second.
Oh, wow.
For encoding. Like, he even put, like, an old 660 Ti into the mix, and it still did exactly the same.
Really?
Gaming's a different story. But what I'm thinking is that means I'm going to put the 390 in my encode server and keep the 1070 in my gaming computer.
There you go. I could have sent you this one.
What's that, a 210? GT 210?
This is, let's see, what does it say on it? Zotac G210, yep.
Yeah!
1 gigabyte.
I'm good, man. I know my
impressive.
stuffs. I know hardware.
You knew what this was just by...
Well, my buddy sent me a picture today, or last night while I was at work, and he sends me a picture of this giant HP server array, and he's like, look what I got. And I'm just like, ooh, a C7000. He's like, how'd you know that by looking at it? And I was like, bruh, come on now.
Remember who you're talking to.
And then I started like going like, oh, what are each of the individual blades in it? And like, he's like, he didn't actually have the answers. I'm like, dude, you just bought this freaking server and you don't even know the information about it. What the hell are you doing?
That's something I'd do.
Yeah, exactly. I guess he bought this server to do CPU-based cryptocurrency mining, which I still don't understand. I think we made a joke way back on the very first like GNL show, like what the hell is a Bitcoin?
Sounds like something that would be illegal.
It's not. It's weird, and I don't even understand why places accept it as regular currency.
No, I mean the Bitcoining mining.
No. It's cool. That's actually how it exists. Like,
Okay.
that's the only reason it exists.
I don't understand.
It's basically creating currency out of nothing, and because it's based on, you know, the same exact system that our currency is based on, and that as long as people believe in it, it has value. Because no currency in the world is actually backed by jack shit anymore. Unless you're like in some little village in third world shithole where you're trading like goats for services.
Yes.
Everything else is just make believe.
Let's just go back to that.
Trading shit? Yeah.
Yes. Barter system.
You know, like I'm down with that.
I think everybody would be a lot happier, except for the rich people. The rich people would be pissed that they're no longer rich.
If we just bartered for everything, man, I wouldn't even need a job anymore.
Exactly.
I'll be a dirt farmer. I trade you dirt for your plant for food. See, I would be freaking fine, man, because I could self-rely. I would just eat a lot more fish.
There you go.
I would eat a lot more fish every meal of the day because I have lakefront property. I could figure out how to set up a little worm farm to fish with fresh worms every day.
I don't like fish that much.
I don't either, but you know, if it meant I didn't ever have to work again. I don't know how it would
You
really
got a
work with the
point.
whole internet thing, but
Yeah.
I guess I wouldn't be a YouTube content creator anymore, but I'd probably be a lot happier. So
Right.
like I think that's an okay trade-off. So guys, if I ever just kind of disappear from YouTube, it's because I've become a worm farmer and I'm living off the grid.
Or I've killed him. One of the two.
I mean, yeah, that is an option. If you watch the
It's a lot
video,
of-
you'll see it might happen.
That's a lot of effort, though.
I don't really got much else. I guess there's a potential hurricane coming my way, so there might not be Big Box Weekly next week.
Eh.
Because what's it, Hurricane Irma?
Irma, I think it's gonna miss you. It's going.
It could hit, if it hits Florida, it's going to be like a freaking Cat 6, which is going to be ridiculous. Because Harvey was a Cat 3.
Meow.
Like, so if Irma hits Florida at Category 6, there's just no more Florida.
I'm fine with that.
And then depending on how the winds take it, it could either hit like the Carolinas, the Jerseys, or up here in New England. But the thing is, if it hits here in New England, it's going to be such a low power storm because it's going to be going through all the cold water and cold air. So it's going to lose all its velocity. So it's just going to be heavy
it's
rain.
Mojo.
It's going to be rain and wind. We can deal with rain and wind. In fact, the only time a hurricane has ever really screwed us up was actually, no, I don't think of a hurricane ever really screwing us up here. We don't get it very much anyways. I was going to say the only time it's ever screwed us up, but then I remembered what I was about to talk about was actually a blizzard, not a hurricane.
Ah.
It was a blizzard with very high winds. So I guess it was a cold hurricane.
Really cold?
Because it happened like a week before Halloween one year. So all the leaves were still on the trees. So all this heavy wet snow dumped down and there was high winds, so it was just breaking trees in half.
Yeah.
That was that broke some stuff. Oh man, because we got like 3 feet of snow dumped on us. That was all heavy and wet with high winds on trees that still had all their leaves, so they were holding the snow.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That broke some stuff. We had to
Release the Kraken.
We had to replace some shingles and some siding that year.
I bet you did.
Luckily, our house didn't get too destroyed. And luckily, we didn't have panels back then to get ruined. Yeah, we need new solar panels. A tree broke them. Fucking tree.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting you got solar panels.
Haven't paid an electric bill in 8 months.
That'd be nice.
It's awesome.
I haven't either. I'm still in my house. They haven't caught me yet.
Woo! Ah, shit, you just blew your cover.
I did.
You screwed up.
I did. It's bad.
Oh, man. I think that's probably about it for the show tonight here.
Yep, I don't have anything else.
I don't either. I will be in a little bit, probably about 45 minutes to an hour from now. I will be jumping on and doing some streaming for a little bit anyways. It's going to be a pretty short stream, probably like half hour, 45 minutes, but I'm going to stream for a bit.
Yeah, I'm going to hop on and do a game of CSGO. Maybe 2, but probably only 1. And then get ready for tomorrow. So
Yeah, because you start traveling tomorrow, or is tomorrow's day of work for you?
no.
Oh, wait, tomorrow's the
travel day.
holiday. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So do you get paid time and a half for your travel since it's a holiday?
No,
Wah,
because
wah.
it's I'm going up voluntarily the day before instead of going up in the morning.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yes,
But you're driving, so you get mileage.
that's true. Yeah.
What's the national standard now? Like 5 cents a mile?
No, that would be
I was making a joke. It's like 48,
Okay.
right?
49.
49. See,
Yeah.
I miss one of those things because one of my old jobs, they used to pay us freaking 58 cents a mile,
Wow.
which was awesome,
Yeah.
especially with the amount of driving I did. I also got dicked, though, because I was a 1099 contractor, so they didn't take any taxes out.
That's what I am.
So I got, oh, man. I hope you're paying into your taxes quarterly or something.
It didn't really. I don't make that much. So
I made like 30 grand as a 1099
Oh,
contractor.
no. My contract only lets me make an X amount of
Right, which is irrelevant
it's-
what the amount is, but
significantly less than that.
okay. Yeah, because I made like 30 grand as a 1099 contractor. And I owed the government like 6,000 because that wasn't the only thing I was doing that year. So I was overpaying taxes on other jobs. I ended up owing a couple grand. That was not a good end of the year.
No, no, that wouldn't be.
Oh my god. I claimed like almost 20,000 miles that year too.
Nice. That's a good amount.
Yeah, too bad they don't deduct 58, too bad they don't deduct 49 cents per mile off what you owe for taxes.
Right?
It's not even close to that. It's about 5 cents a mile, which is where the joke came from.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
So that brought me down, a few thousand because, even 20% of 20,000 is a grand.
Yeah.
So that brought me down a little bit, but God, it still fucking stung to pay those. Oh, man. My bank account still hasn't even recovered from that. Oh. God, I'm finally getting back to a place where I'm happy with what's in my checking account. And that's about to change because I had the big expensive month last month because of all the traveling, and I upgraded my flights to first class, which obviously the company wasn't going to pay for.
Right.
It was totally worth it.
Yes.
Then I bought, $300 set of copper cups, and
Worth it.
also totally worth it. It's just it leads to an expensive month. Plus, the boat payment and the tractor payment and the car payment and the insurance payment and the phone payment. Kind of an expensive month. That's okay.
What's it like to live like a high roller?
I wish I knew.
Okay.
I wish I knew. If I were a high roller, I would I'd have a few more zeros on that number right now.
I see.
Or let me rephrase that. I'd actually have some zeros on it. Oh, shit. Alrighty. That'll do for today, I think.
All right.
So yeah, stay tuned. Next week's Big Box Weekly may or may not happen. We'll let you know as the week goes on with a tweet or something. I'm hoping the storm's not going to be too bad, but if we get slammed with rain, it's going to be obnoxious.
You heard it here first.
And, Charter freaking, if there's a cloud in the sky, it gives us shit coverage. So.
Oh, no.
It's a cloud. Got a throttle.
Yep.
Hate Charter with all of my passion in the world. You know what the worst thing is? The place I'll be moving to reasonably soon, they only have Charter as an option too.
You're moving?
Within the next year, probably.
Really?
Yeah. I've told you about this. I'll tell you more about it when we get off the stream here.
Okay.
I don't want to give too much information.
Right.
But yeah.
Like the address and
Right, yeah. Social
name.
security and maiden name. Hello, I am conducting social survey. Please.
Show me Vagine.
Tell me the name of street you grew up on in third grade.
Your first car.
What is the make of your first car and who was your childhood best friend? Did they go to the same elementary school as you? If so, what was the elementary school you went to? I cover all bases on survey.
What was your high school mascot?
I don't even remember what my high school mascot was. I only just graduated. I think it was an eagle, which is dumb. Okay. That's enough of this.
Yep.
See ya in the next one.
Pretty good.
Peace.